Hello friends and book lovers, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a giant, at least for me, book haul. I've not done one of these videos since like August of 2021. It is now March of 2022, so that's like what, 7 months? I have collected a lot of books since then that I've not shown on this channel. 28 books in all, which ironically is the same amount of books that I showed in my previous 2 book haul videos combined. So I'm not really going to get into like plot synopses or whatever. I might tell you where I got them if I'm looking forward to reading them, which, let's be honest, I really am. And I've already read like, I think 5 of these recently in the past month and a half, I don't know. So I'm not going to get into my thoughts on those. I'm just going to show you, and at the end of the video I'm going to do an unboxing because I ordered like 6 books from Amazon. They are still packaged in the box. I have one thing from eBay that I've not opened yet, so stay tuned to the end to see what books I get out of the boxes. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first thing I want to show you is technically not a book. It's not like a fiction book or a non-fiction book. It is actually a book of horror movie posters that I found on eBay. It's a coffee table book, and I was not gonna let this pass me by. I mean, yes, look at that. And on the back we have. So, yeah. I love scary movies. I think we all probably do. If you are a horror book fan, you've got to be a horror movie fan, right? So I'll just show you this way. It's probably easier. It's got so many great horror movie posters in it. Yes. All from like the 40s and 50s, 60s, 70s. Carrie, yes. Poltergeist, Jaws. So yeah, I knew I had to have this. I mean, this is pretty freaking awesome. So yes. So these next 3 books I got at a used bookstore called McKay's, and they are vintage young adult novels, 2 Christopher Pike's 1-point horror. And this is what they are. We have The Accident. Sorry about the glare. Yes, that is a very cool cover by Diane Ho. And then the 2 Christopher Pike books I got are The Eternal Enemy and Whisper of Death. As soon as I saw these, I didn't even read what they were about. I just grabbed them. They were super duper cheap. You cannot find any of these at a used bookstore. Usually, I just happen to look out. These were the only 3 like Christopher Pike vintage whatever they had available. I cannot ever find Fear Street or Christopher Pike or anything like that at used bookstores anymore. It's kind of ridiculous. So I had to grab them and just add them to my collection, and I will get to them at some point. So the next 5 books I have already read. 2 of them are from 2020, 3 from 2021. I'm not going to get into what I thought about them. You will have to tune into my March wrap up to see what I thought. So first one is Crossroads by Laurel Hightower. I think everybody knows what that is about. Yes, super short. Then we have The Patient by Jasper DeWitt. I had to get these last 2 2020 books. I know I said I was done. I already did the, ranking 30 books from 2020, but had to read them. Next up is Paradise Club by Tim Meyer. Yeah, I just finished this the other night. I'm not going to tell you what I thought about it just yet. If you have been watching my videos and you've watched my, picking 5 2021 horror books to read, these are all the ones that I picked. Next we have Near the Bone by Christina Henry. Yes. as well as Queen of Teeth by Haley Piper. Now, I'm sure you all already know what these stories are about, and if you don't, take a screenshot and go look it up on Goodreads. These next 4 books are all older titles. I picked them up at McKay's, and the first one is called The Ultimate Halloween. This was only like $1. It's short stories from different authors based around the theme of Halloween, I guess. I don't really know. But yeah, can't wait to check this out. Here are some of the titles. I don't even know, I've not even looked at it, but had to have it. I'll be saving this for October. This next one is also one I will be saving for October. That is Dark Harvest by Norman Partridge. Really couldn't tell you anything about this one, but I've seen it all over BookTube, and I love the cover. I've heard that they are making a movie out of this, so I have to read the source material first. I mean, check out that cover. Next up, we have Legion by William Peter Blatty, the sequel to The Exorcist, which I've not read that either, but I plan on rectifying that very, very soon. Probably around spooky season. Yeah, Legion. Next up is one I was really excited to find at a used bookstore. It still cost me $10, but I had to have it, even though I'm not really reading Stephen King at the moment. That is Cycle of the Werewolf. Yes. I have never seen this out in the wild, so I had to grab it. Yes. This next one I actually got at Barnes & Noble. Now, after I finish reading all these 2021 books, I am going to actually start reading Richard Matheson titles in May. And so I had to grab Hill House. I don't really know anything about it. It's one of his most popular ones. I think it's like a haunted house story, but cannot wait to check this one out. So a couple of weeks ago, I went to a bookstore in downtown Knoxville called Union Avenue Books. I was on the hunt for additional 2021 titles because I have no self-control. If you watched my last video, you will know that I was contemplating picking more than just 5 titles from 2021. I actually did that, and yeah, I actually picked up 6 more. I know. I was only going to do 10 max, but I went to Union Avenue Books. I was looking around. They didn't have any of the 5 additional ones that I was looking for, but they did have one that I mentioned in my last video, part 5. It was not my top pick, even my number 2 pick, but as soon as I saw it, I made the mistake of picking it up. That is The House of Dust, excuse me, by Noah Broyles. Not The House of Leaves. Oh my gosh, no, sorry. Anyway, so I thumbed through it, and on the back it showed, a little bit about the author, and he was born and raised in my hometown. So I was like, I'm going to support a local author and give it a shot. Why not? So this is actually my 11th and final 2021 pick. So yes, The House of Dust. So these next 6 books, before we get into the unboxing, are all hardcovers. Some of them are from 2021, some of them are older titles, but the 3 2021 books, let's start with those. The first one is the sequel to What If It's Us, called Here's to Us, by Becky Albertelli and Adam Silvera. This is the sequel. I really loved What If It's Us. It's an LGBTQ plus story about 2 young teens who meet in New York City and fall in love. As soon as I found out there was going to be a sequel, I knew I was going to have to read it, and I'm fine with that. I loved it. So I cannot wait to dive into this one. Next is one I got for Christmas last year. That is Yours Truly, Elvira, from Cassandra Peterson, Miss Elvira herself. I think everybody loves Elvira. I mean, it's her memoir. Cannot wait to read this one. This next one is actually one I'm going to be diving into tonight. I'm super excited about it. That is the Final Girls Support Group by Grady Hendrix. I have lowered my expectations after hearing all the mixed reviews about this one. I had mixed feelings about the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, but I had to check out more Grady Hendrix. He was one of the picks of my original videos, so can't wait to check this one out. These next three were all picked up at McKay's used bookstore. The first one is kind of a cheesy, fun one, I think it's going to be. That is Play Dead by Ryan Brown. Yes. Look at that. Zombie football players? Okay. I almost passed on this one actually, but I made the mistake of turning it around and looking at the author picture. Which, I'm a sucker for a pretty face, but come on, really? It's like, okay, I'll give him a shot. Why not? I like zombie books, and he's pretty. Even though I think this came out like 10 years ago. Don't judge me. Next up is another zombie book. I've never seen it out in the wild in hardcover before, so I had to have it. That is World War Z by Max Brooks. If you've been following me, you know I'm a super fan of Devolution, so I had to pick this one up too. Okay, next up is one that I really couldn't tell you anything about other than it's got vampires in it. And the cover is pretty cool. That's A People's History of the Vampire Uprising by Raymond A. Villarreal. I don't know how you say that. But yeah, look at that cover. It's pretty freaking awesome if you ask me. But can't wait to check that one out. Okay, I'm going to get into the unboxing. The first one is a little package I got off of eBay. It has not been opened yet, as you can see. I know what it is, but I have not seen it yet. So let's open it up, check it out. Okay, and we have What Dreams May Come by Richard Matheson. So like I said, I will be reading Richard Matheson in May. I know this is not horror or thriller, but it is still one of his most beloved books, and I wanted to check it out. So yeah, that's an awesome cover. Okay, so this is the final 6 books of this haul. I've not opened it yet, but it contains 6 2021 books. One of them was my 5th pick in my last video, and the other 5 are the additional titles that I wanted to pick up. So let's open this bad boy and check them out. I've never done this before, so bear with me. Okay, I can't wait to see these. I'm so excited, it's like Christmas. Yes. Oh, I can't wait to show you. Yeah, I love it. So this was my 5th pick. It was Pearl by Josh Mallerman. Yes, I love that cover. So if you are not aware, this is actually not a brand new story. It is a rebranding of his 2019 book, On This, the Day of the Pig. I don't know why it was rebranded and given a different title and re-released, but I am super looking forward to checking this one out. It is probably the one I'm really looking forward to the most, so Pearl. Okay, I'm like super giddy about this next one. This is the reason I wanted to go ahead and pick 5 additional titles, because I mean, I could not let the opportunity pass me by, and oh my gosh, I'm already in love with it. It is Dagger Hill by Devin Taylor. Ah, so excited about this one. I love the cover. Yes. I can't wait to read this one. So excited. Next is a gay thriller. Everyone has been talking about it. It has nothing but great reviews. That is Bathhouse by PJ Vernon. I could not let the opportunity pass me by without reading this one. I hated that I didn't pick it originally, but yeah, had to get it. So the next one in the box is a really super small one. I didn't realize how tiny it was going to be. That is Goddess of Filth by V. Castro. Look how small that is. Yes, I mean, just for comparison. Yeah, super tiny. But I'm here for it. Had to find out what that's all about. Next we have Shelter for the Damned by Mike Thorne. It's kind of a thin one too, but I've heard mixed reviews about it. I had to check it out for myself. I love that cover. Yes. So exciting. Okay, the last book for this haul, the last book in this box is Slew Foot by Brom. I had to get this. It's so pretty. Yes. So excited. Yeah. I'm super glad I got it. Okay, well that's it. Those are the 28 books that I have gotten in the past like 6 months, I guess. I don't know how long it's been, but oh man, I'm so excited about some of these. I'm really glad that I picked some additional titles from 2021, especially Dagger Hill and Bathhouse. And yes, so successful. I'm so glad that I got them. Cannot wait to get into those. I should be finishing up my 2021 titles in April, but if for some reason I don't, I am still going to do Richard Matheson in May, some LGBTQ plus stories in June, so it might be July by the time I wrap up 2021 books, but it is what it is and I'm fine with that. I'm going to do my best to finish them all in April. That way I can start with Richard Matheson, the gay stories, and continue reading the older stuff I got. Now, will I not buy any more books the rest of the year? I don't know. We'll see. I'm definitely done buying 2021 titles. I'm not going to be buying any 2022 titles this year. You already know I'm done with 2020 titles, so I'm just going to read what I have. And if I do buy an occasional book or two, then it is what it is. This will probably be my only book haul video for this year, so I'm super happy about the titles that I do have. So which of these stories have you read already? What did you think about them? Have you read Brom, anything by him? Have you read Dagger Hill or Richard Matheson? I have only read one Richard Matheson story. That was A Stir of Echoes. I will be reading that, What Dreams May Come, Hell House, The Box, The Incredible Shrinking Man, and I Am Legend. So 6 Richard Matheson books will be read in May. I'm so looking forward to that. If you would like to read some Richard Matheson stories in May as well, along with me, that would be super great. And we could chat about it in the comments when I do my May wrap-up. So you've got a few months to get some books and join the discussion. Well, thanks for tuning in today. I hope you all have enjoyed this video, have maybe gotten some more books to add to your TBR. You know, I'm good for that. So be sure you come back next time where I will be discussing April 2022 releases. And after that, I will be doing my March wrap up where I will be discussing Crossroads and The Patient and Near the Bone and all these other titles that I have already read this month, as well as the final girl support group and hopefully the Elvira memoirs. So looking forward to that. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Come back and see me next time. And until then, keep buying books. Bye.